Ukraine is developing its own long-range kamikaze drones to counter the Iranian-made Shahed drones supplied to Russia. Kamikaze drones are a type of aerial weapon system that can wait for some time in an area identified as a potential target, and only strike once an enemy asset is identified. They are designed to crash into a target and explode, detonating their warhead and destroying the drones in the process. Ukraine has been using kamikaze drones to strike against Russian targets since the start of the war in 2014, but their use has increased since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in late February 2023. Ukraine has asked its allies to supply them with more of these deadly weapons, as Russia has ordered 2,400 Shahed 136 drones from Iran. Ukraine's kamikaze drones are mostly homemade, cheap and lethal. They are built by volunteers and engineers using off-the-shelf components and 3D printed parts. Some of them are based on racing drones that can fly at speeds of up to 160 km per hour, 100 miles per hour, and evade radar detection. Others are larger and more sophisticated, capable of carrying heavier payloads and flying longer distances. One of the most successful Ukrainian kamikaze drones is the Sokol 300, Falcon 300, which was developed by a private company called Athlon Avia. The Sokol 300 can fly up to 300 kilometers, 186 miles, and carry a 10-kilogram, 22-pound warhead. It can be launched from a catapult or a car roof and can be controlled by a tablet or a smartphone. It has a camera that allows the operator to see the target and guide the drone to it. The Sokol 300 has been used to destroy Russian tanks, artillery, radar systems, and command posts. It has also been used to attack Russian airbases and supply lines. According to Athlon Avia, the Sokol 300 has a success rate of over 90%. Ukraine's kamikaze drones have given it an edge over Russia's conventional forces, which rely on outdated Soviet-era equipment and tactics. They have also helped Ukraine defend its territory and deter further Russian aggression. However, Ukraine still faces a formidable challenge from Russia's new Iranian-made drones, which are more advanced and numerous than Ukraine's homemade ones. Ukraine needs more support from its allies to counter this threat and secure its sovereignty. Ukraine has formed mobile air defense teams equipped with various short-range weapons to intercept Russian drones. These teams consist of up to 4 servicemen who operate a vehicle-mounted machine gun, a shoulder-fired missile, and a searchlight. They are trained to spot and shoot down the Iranian-made Shahed 136 drones that Russia has been using to attack Ukrainian infrastructure and power grid. The mobile air defense teams have proved remarkably successful in adapting to the changing drone tactics of Russia. They have also helped Ukraine conserve its stockpile of more advanced air defense missiles and systems that are needed to counter Russian warplanes and cruise missiles. Ukraine's air defense is a key factor in its ability to withstand the Russian aggression and defend its sovereignty. In a daring move that changed the geography of the war, Ukraine launched drone attacks at 2 military bases deep inside Russia on Monday, according to the Russian Defense Ministry and a senior Ukrainian official. The drones were aimed at Engels and Dyagilevo airfields, which are about 300 miles from the Ukrainian border and host some of Russia's long-range, nuclear-capable bombers. These bombers have been used to devastate Ukraine's power grid with missile strikes, leaving millions of Ukrainians without light, heat, or water in the winter. The drone attacks were the first time Ukraine has hit so far into Russia, targeting bases that had been thought of as untouchable by military experts. The Ukrainian official said that at least one of the strikes was guided by special forces near the base, showing an improved ability to attack at a distance. Ukraine said it had developed drones with a range of over 600 miles. The Russian Defense Ministry said that its air defenses had shot down the drones, but their wreckage caused explosions that slightly damaged 2 planes and killed 3 servicemen. Security footage from near the Engels airfield showed a fireball lighting up the sky. The other explosion occurred at the Dyagilevo base in Ryazan, a city less than 150 miles from Moscow. Shortly after the drone attacks, Russia retaliated with a new barrage of missile strikes against Ukrainian cities, killing 4 people and disrupting power supplies. The Kremlin said that the drone attacks had failed to disrupt its planned strikes, claiming they had destroyed 17 targets in Ukraine. The drone attacks signaled a new willingness by Kiev to take the fight to bases in the heart of Russia, raising the stakes in the 9-month-old war.